Comparison of sole proprietorship, partnership, LLP, and company. Sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship is a business owned and run by a single person. So, the sole proprietorship is only owned and run by a single person. There are no other persons involved in a sole proprietorship. So, when we comes about the sole proprietorship, it is easy to start and full control and quick decision making. So in sole proprietorship, it is easy to start a business, and control and decision making is fast in sole proprietorship. And when we discuss losses, difficult to raise capital. So in sole proprietorship, there is only a single person controlling the business. So when we come to sole proprietorship, it is difficult to raise a capital, and business increases with owner's debt. So it is started with one person. So if that person will be died or freezes, the owner will if the death of the partner is completed, then the sole proprietorship will be collapsed. So there is no future development in the sole proprietorship. So when we talk about the liability, it is unlimited. In sole proprietorship, the liability is unlimited, and tax, individual tax rate. So the tax rate is individual. Next, we will talk about partnership firm. It is easy to establish and more capital than sole proprietorship. So in partnership, first let's talk about the partnership firm. Partnership firm is business owned by two or more individuals who share profit and losses equally according to the ratio. In partnership means there are two persons who will accompany the firm or a company. So in partnership business, there are two or more individuals who shares profit and losses equal according to the ratio. So suppose there are two persons, A and B, sharing the ratio of 2:3. The profits and losses are also shared in this ratio. So when we talk about the plus points about the partnership firm, it is easy to establish because there are two persons who will look after the business. So it is easy to establish more capital than sole proprietorship. In sole proprietorship, there is only one person owned and run by single person. So when we talk about the capital, difficult to raise capital. Here there are more than one person, so it is easy to raise the capital, establish the capital. Next, more capital than sole proprietorship. Okay. Next, limited growth potential. So growth potential is limited because all the secrets are known by two persons. If A and B, if any person cheats, the other person will also get the loss. The company will be collapsed. So risk of disputes. So if any person is argued in a battle or in such an conference, then it has a risk. So when we talk about the liability, it is also unlimited. Tax is about 30%. So next, limited liability partnership, LLP. So when we talk about LLP, hybrid structure combining features of partnership and a company. So it is a combined of company and partnership. So when we talk about the plus points, separate legal entity, flexible structure. When we talk about the minus points, higher rate of tax than individuals. So here in limited liability partnership, there is high rate of tax than individuals. When we compare to sole proprietorship and partnership, limited liability partnership LLP has more tax. Complex formation. It is a combination of two structures, so it is complex formation. Next, when we talk about the plus points, separate legal identity. It has a separate legal identity. Flexible structure. It has a flexible structure in making the company or firm. Next, liability is limited to the capital contribution. So every company contributes a capital. So in these, the liability is limited to the contribution of the capital. Next, tax is flat 30%. So the taxation is in 30% ratio. Next, we talk about company private limited. So company means any private limited company. So what is a private limited company? Company registered under the Companies Act, having a separate legal entity and limited liability. So which is called a company, any company which is registered under the Company Act and having a separate legal entity and limited liability. So when we talk about the minus points, first of all, higher compliance and cost. So when we established a private company, it is highly compliance and cost. Slower decision making because it has more than two members. It is same as partnership firm. In a company, there are more than one partner, so decision making is slow and higher compliance. Next, When we talk about the plus points, creditable and trusted structure, because it is ensured by the Company Act. Next, prepaid existence. It ensured by the Companies Act and has a separate legal entity and limited liability. So the private limited or the company is more ensured. When we talk about the liability, limited to shareholders. So here there are no partners, they are shareholders. Next, taxation is about to 22 to 15% to the conditions. So conditions are applied to the company private limited.